This is a Headgum original.
That's a sinister dance.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne?
Full steam ahead into the new year. 2022.
You shouldn't have the face of a guy that was like performing that song. Like you were sort of like into it, like you had anything to do with it. But you just hit a button. So like, I guess remove the pride / joy from your eyes. That had nothing. Yeah, she.
Yeah, she. New ye.
Nice.
No, it's a new year. We're going into come March, the second year of the show, which is fucking bonkers, Johnny.
Yeah.
There's no way we started
Second
this in March of 2020.
May then, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we're spreading joy and libel, and that's what it's become about. And what has also come about is a cult following. And I think we owe it to our listeners to make the best product. All thongs considered.
Off to a great start.
We have a lot to get to today. And I hope that exhausts you. The idea of having activities, multiple segments to get to. How are you guys' New Year's Eve? Let's start it off with waxing. We've got Johnny Villa on the sax, Marika Brownlee on the facts, and Amir Blumenfeld bringing up the rear. Or we should say the New York Times is Amir Blumenfeld.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah. Do you want to speak to that?
I was in an op-ed quoted in the lead paragraph of a pretty interesting piece with regards to the recent Omicron surge in cases and how the idea of purchasing someone a test
Faster. Say it faster.
in this woebegone era is actually a
The
pretty
pace
decent
It's so self-serving.
Secret Santa / birthday or anniversary gift.
It was a white elephant gift. Because you are a white elephant.
Yeah. Okay. That's one way to look at it. Not necessarily how I did.
Why won't you die?
Don't be sad. You stick around, and then that makes the sound effect mean.
Actually, I might change my name in here to the New York Times as Amir.
That's a good
fuck.
idea.
Yeah, I
It
think
doesn't
you
show up
should.
on the video.
Yeah.
But we'll know.
All right. I'm in.
It'll boost his self-esteem after you called him an elephant and said you wanted him to die.
He left.
Now he's gone.
He obviously left.
Perfect.
Johnny, how was your New Year's Eve? What'd you do?
My New Year's Eve was fine. We celebrated it together, Jeffrey.
All right.
It was fine. We got tested right before I walked into the party.
Correct.
Which actually does kill the energy, like walking in. You know, you're walking in like, oh, I'm excited going into a party. But you can't even walk inside like the actual place because you need to get tested, wait outside for 15 minutes while the rapid test displays its results. And by that point, you really don't want to go in, but it's nice.
Did anybody? What is that? What are we looking at there?
That's Johnny doing his rapid test.
Did anybody fail that test on the way into the party and just have to like turn around and go home?
Nobody did.
Everybody was negative?
Yeah.
Flying colors passed.
According to an at-home rapid test.
Correct. Yes.
I got an oops all negative rapid
done
test.
in a stairwell where everyone is unmasked still.
And so what was
me and my buddy
how many
AJ
people?
who's in that, we've already had. Sorry, don't talk over me. Don't talk over me on my show.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. I wouldn't do that on the
Fuck
buckets.
is your problem?
It sucks to know that I wasn't invited to this party. I'm just gonna throw that out there immediately.
Would you have come?
No, but I should have been invited.
I'm sorry. Next time I'll invite you to an event. I know
No,
you'll
it's
say
fine. It's fine. I haven't seen Geoff the entire time he's been here.
Yeah, we're going on 2 months. How long? You chose probably the worst 2
like a
months in
month.
human history to
Yeah.
live in New York. But yeah, it's been since
Can I ask
November,
you guys this? I want to
December.
pull the room. Do you think Omicron would have hit New York as hard in the universe that I don't move to New York for these months?
No.
Yeah. That's what I was worried about.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool you guys had fun together, though. I'm glad. I'm glad you were able to do stuff.
Now I
on
feel
New
like I'm
Year's
in a
Eve.
bad position. Like it feels like you're putting me on the spot.
No. I just stayed home in my house alone because I was scared to go outside. But you know, it's cool.
Yeah.
Did you watch the ball drop or?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I watched the movie Ibiza right
What?
before midnight.
Is that the movie about how Avicii's dead?
Amir, did you know?
I watched a film about Ibiza.
To show Avicii I was dead.
But then I did see all of the clips of Anderson Cooper and what's his face?
Andy Cohen.
Yeah, just being drunk as fuck, which was pretty great. Have you seen those?
Yeah, I guess that's a new thing. People just like get hammered on camera on New Year's. Like a bunch of channels had just like drunken hosts. I guess they all took it from what CNN's been doing for whatever reason for the last few years.
He really called out some people. Mark Zuckerberg.
I saw that part.
Oh my
great.
gosh.
Highly rec finding those clips.
This wouldn't have happened if this was Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. There's a lot
Probably
more order
not.
back then.
I
Yeah.
made a joke about in 2018 about that show being called Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Ass. And then Rajat Suresh tweeted New Year's Eve, Dick Clark's New Year's Eve Rockin' Bod, and it went viral.
Yeah.
I like
This
that
year?
tweet better. Yeah.
That was this year. I think it's a punch down. It's a first draft of mine.
No
which
one says
sort of perfected
rockin'
it.
ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, you don't have the built-in clout / credibility to go viral on Twitter,
Really?
regardless of what you say.
Okay. Because I paid
Going
like,
viral is more than just coming up with a quippy one-liner. It's about knowing enough people that follow you that can signal boost
Yeah.
your thoughts and your.
And Amir understands this because he's actually New York Times' Amir, obviously.
Yeah, I was in a pretty interesting op-ed. I was
Not really.
quoted in the lead of a Times piece a couple
This
weeks ago
exact
about all
words
that.
5 minutes ago, verbatim. Like you had this rehearsed because you kept talking about it the past 2.5 weeks.
It's pretty exciting.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't do anything nearly as exciting.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big fucking deal, man.
Haven't you been in the
Yeah.
crossword before? That's more of a big deal.
Yes, the crossword was fun. The Jeopardy clue was a moment. But that awkward moment when you're quoted in the lead of
Was
a
it-
Times piece hit different.
Was it College Jeopardy?
Let's just go to the next segment.
We are
Love
on the
is
wax
love is
portion, and we
Jeopardy
didn't-
is Jeopardy.
Are you guys doing Wordle? Have you seen this new trend
What's
on Twitter?
No.
What was that?
It's a word game.
Wait,
where
tell me
people-
first. Don't tell Johnny and Jeffrey. I want to be like kind of ahead of the curve.
How am I going to do
It's
that?
not possible.
Right?
DM me just a quick rundown, and I can be like, "Oh yeah, I know that," and then we can
Yeah,
figure it out.
You've already exposed yourself. It's way too late. Wordle, it's a word game, but people have like moved like posting their results to social media in the form of this like weird color grid, and it's really pissing me off. But I did play the game today and I won, but I didn't post my results because I'm not
Yeah,
like
but you just
that.
mentioned it on a podcast that gets blasted out to like 40,000 people. So that's worse than posting it to social
How?
media because the audience is bigger. Public forum.
That's not the point. I'm not like clogging my Twitter feed with just colored blocks, you know? But it's cool. It's
okay.
fun. It's like a daily puzzle where you just like have to guess a word in 6 tries.
Mm-hmm.
I thought someone would have seen this, but I guess not. I guess I'm on a different side of Twitter.
Yeah, you're by yourself on this.
You're on a different path entirely. And it's actually something I wanted to sit you down and talk about is that I fear for you
In what
and
way?
the trajectory that you're on
Hmm.
in terms of is it heading towards success or at least my vision of success for you?
Mhm.
Or is
Which
it
is
what's that?
what's your vision of success for me?
Honestly, Broadway producer and star. What are you doing
Star?
to audition, Todd Diesel?
Forget it.
Forget
Yeah.
it. Amir, what did you do for New Year's Eve?
Also
let's
stayed
talk
at
about
home.
January 6th.
Didn't want to be around too many people. So we sort of hunkered in, stayed healthy, stayed happy, and watched a few episodes of the Hulu original, The Great.
Nice. Great show.
It is a great show. Avital's already watched it, and she liked it so much that she is watching it again with me. That's
It is the
that's
great
how
show.
high it is. What's that?
It is the great show.
I
Have you
still need
seen
to
it?
start season 2.
No, but it's called The Great.
Yeah.
What do you do all day, Geoff?
Me?
Yeah.
I sit down, I try to write. It doesn't happen. Then I do a podcast or two. I maybe edit it. And then I try to find different avenues of joy, whether it's sexual, whether it's chemical, whether it's digital. Remember that Jake and Amir?
Why did you text me, why does nobody friggin' like me at 11:18 a.m. Pacific? So what was going on at 2 in the afternoon?
Just feels like nobody
had you
ever
had lunch
shows
or
up.
something?
I had lunch.
What'd you get?
Well, everybody else walked to La Superior, and then they didn't invite me, so I went to a deli.
Is
And I got a
everyone
sandwich.
in the office?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
It's a
Everybody.
fucking party.
It's been awesome.
This is
Kyle's
crazy.
there.
Kyle drove
Lemon's
down.
there.
That's funny.
It's nuts.
Everyone who
It's
matters is
crazy.
in the office right now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it just you two?
That's cool.
Clapping.
Was it that you wanted to be safe, or did you didn't get the invite to the party to be at?
So you're rehashing
Whatever that
this?
is.
And
Who are you talking to?
You.
me?
No, Amir said that he stayed in, he hunkered down, and that he watched The Great. I'm wondering if that was a conscious decision because of COVID, or if it was because you didn't get the invite to the party.
I got a fucking invite. Don't even worry about that. You better believe I got the invite.
Really?
I opted not to attend because this thing's going ham. It's absolutely going ham. It's trying to stay, outside of mass indoor maskless gathering.
Of course. Yeah. Jeffrey, do you have anything
What's
to
next
add?
variant wise?
Yeah.
Anything else on the horizon? I feel like we got
What's
to
that?
be looking at Europe to see if they've found anything post Omicron. They're sort of living in a world 6 to 8 weeks out. So
Yeah,
That
let's talk
kinda
about something
gives-
else.
pretty good idea about what's coming on the horizon.
Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about something else.
Oh yeah, here's a new variant.
Something more lighthearted.
It's got
We talk about COVID all the fucking time. January 6th, the anniversary's coming up.
of what?
The insurrection. The riot.
That's more lighthearted.
I
A fucking
this was just
coup?
something I was toying around, a thought experiment.
Okay.
What if on January 6, 2021,
It hadn't been white supremacists, Proud Boys storming the Capitol. It had been the Sith.
The what?
From Star Wars?
Yeah,
The Sith?
the Sith. Because then it could have been called January Sith.
January the Sith be with you.
So that's a good punch up.
Thank you. Let me
It's a good
tweet
lateral
that
joke.
Yeah.
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 on
you can tweet
that
worse
Thursday.
than mine.
And I want everybody sort of retweeting,
sucks.
chiming in, coming up
sucks.
with original sort of twists and turns on this golden nugget of a tweet,
Yeah.
which is January the Sith be with you. It's God, it's perfect.
Johnny
Thank
just
you.
laughed again like he'd heard it for the first time.
Yeah, because like it is pretty novel.
It tickles me.
Yeah.
Yes,
No way.
it tickles you in the
it's
way
the same
a tweet
joke
should.
that I said, and everybody didn't laugh.
Well, yours is kind of this really long walk.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
you're
we
paying
could see
attention.
the setup.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. You kind of say it from like a place of hate, but like Amir is saying it from a place of lightheartedness, and you can really tell. And it bleeds into the
funny.
tweet itself.
Yeah, it's
Not
funny.
really.
It's funny. It's funny. Yours
Yeah.
is not. You're an artist, man. You should be able to hear like fucking feedback like this without getting so despondent. You can't have
Yeah.
thin skin and like put stuff out there. That's not how it works. Like I should be able to tell you that your shit sucks. you should be looking forward to that kind of feedback.
Do you have to have like crits in film school where you like sit in a room for hours and your peers ridicule your work?
Mm-hmm.
And you're not allowed to say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering.
Yeah,
It's
but
an
that
art
was-
school thing for sure.
That was school. This is the real world.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I'll
Your
fucking
life,
talk back.
your life should be that. Your life should be strangers coming up to you on the street being like, I wouldn't wear that. I wouldn't do that with your hair.
Mm.
Don't frown as you walk down the street. You're not, dressed appropriately for right
Sounds
now
like
or later.
the experience of a woman.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you. And that's what I wanted to talk about because it shouldn't be up to Marika to bring this shit up. Thank you. Yes.
You never bring
have
shit
to-
up
What's
about
that?
equality, about equity.
What'd you say? I never bring shit up?
You never bring anything up, so don't scold me and Johnny for not bringing it up. And then that's right.
I'm
think he was
just
just
saying
scolding
is
you,
all. I'm
but-
not scolding anyone. I'm just presenting it out there. I'm sort of speaking truth to power, not unlike the piece that was written about me for me in the NY Times, which is pretty
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
Journalism.
We should do another applause.
Yeah.
This
for
is
that.
so
That was
fucked.
pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. Yeah.
Major key alert. Hypocrisy is the enemy of democracy.
How?
Right? What do you
How?
mean? How?
Explain.
Explain. I'm happy.
It sounds like it just rhymes, but nothing
Yeah.
else.
It's everything and nothing at the same time. Listen, what people fail to realize in this country is that voting is only something you do every 4 years. 2 years if you vote in the midterms, but who gives a shit about those?
People fail to realize that.
Definitely vote in the midterms.
Boo, Geoff.
Awful.
Boo.
Guys, a lot of people don't like New Year's resolutions, right? But that doesn't mean you can't shake things up, whether it's switching up your workout routine or going someplace new. Whatever way you choose to challenge yourself this year, there's no better way to do it than with a pair of Raycon wireless earbuds in your ears. Raycon wireless earbuds are the best way to bring audio with you because no matter how you shake things up, literally, no matter how much you shake, they won't fall out of your ears. Raycon's everyday earbuds look, feel, and sound better than ever. And they even have an awareness mode for when you need to listen to your surroundings, so you can take Raycons with you wherever you go. And they also have optimized gel tips for the perfect in-ear fit. I mean, they're so comfortable. Trust me, I've used these. I've used the other leading earbuds that are wireless that put in your ear. And it's no contest which one fit better, which ones won't fall out. And the sound quality is as good, if not better. Raycons offer 8 hours of playtime with a 32-hour battery life, and they're priced just right, so you can get quality audio at half the price of other premium audio brands. It's no wonder why Raycon's everyday earbuds have over 48,000 five-star reviews online. So right now, listeners of the Headgum podcast get 15% off their Raycon order at buyraycon.com/what's that? That's buyraycon.com/what's that to save 15% on Raycons. Again, buyraycon.com/what's that. Thanks, Raycon. Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this episode of our show. Is something interfering with your happiness? Well, check out betterhelp.com/what's that. I struggle with anxiety and sleep issues, right? And that's where BetterHelp comes in. BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist, where you can connect in a safe and private online environment that's so convenient you can start communicating in under 48 hours. And it's not a crisis line. It's not self-help. It's professional counseling done securely online. You can send a message to your counselor at any time and you'll get timely and thoughtful responses. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions, all without ever having to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room. BetterHelp is also committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches, so they make it easy and free to change counselors if need be. And it's also more affordable than traditional offline counseling, and financial aid is available. So if you've been wanting to try therapy and, money is a barrier, check out BetterHelp. The service is available worldwide, meaning you can find the particular expertise that you need catered to you without limiting yourself to the counselors located physically near you. BetterHelp has licensed professional counselors who are specialized in depression, anger, stress, family conflicts, anxiety, LGBT matters, grief, relationships, sleeping, trauma, self-esteem, and much, much more. So we want you to start living a happier life today. And as a listener of the Headgum podcast, you get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/what's that? Join over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health. Again, BetterHelp, HELP.com/what's that? Thanks, BetterHelp.
Go back to your happy place, I guess, right?
And we're back. Welcome to Headgum Drama, right? We're going to talk about not only the tea, but also drama series.
Okay.
Fine.
I'm in.
All right. Part of the fun of working at a company as close-knit as Headgum is that you kind of know everybody, right? And along with that is working in the office, Omicron aside, it's kind of a full house every day. And you're bound to hear about gossip. Also, there are often series that are drama.
Great.
So I just thought we could talk about some tea and then also some Headgum branded drama series pitches at the same time.
Okay.
So not existing television.
Yeah.
Ideally not. So this first one is that I hear there's trouble in paradise with Micah and his girlfriend.
No.
Really?
It's none of our business, one, and I highly doubt that there's any kind of trouble in
Were
paradise.
they just on vacation together?
Yeah.
That's true. And Micah did have a really nice New Year's post saying love you to her. And she's great. I love her.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
I don't know if were you trying to stir something, incite some ill will between us?
Is.
No,
Yeah.
I just thought I heard Jake say something. A lot of this is keeping your ear to the ground and
Let's go to the next thing.
Yeah. Let's go to the next thing.
What
and
about
try not
this?
to talk about people that don't work at Headgum.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's why I didn't mention her by name. So I'm a good guy.
Move on.
And then what about this as like a drama pitch, right? Winter is gumming. A Game of Thrones-esque epic that follows Andrew Pyle as he prepares for the harsh Rhinebeck winter.
I think he's in Florida.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he sort of got out of upstate New York because it was cold and desolate. And he's down in Florida where it's really nice and warm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So is that a no in the room?
Yeah. Unequivocally, no.
Okay. That sucks. All right. Johnny has a hot date next week, maybe.
It's nobody's business.
Is it true though?
Now I feel like I'm put on the spot by you. Maybe
Me?
I do. Maybe I do.
You could easily lie.
I could, but what would that mean for the Headgum listeners, you know?
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't want to be seen as someone who lies all the time.
I mean, they wouldn't have known, but
Oh, okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Interesting.
The lying
All right.
works, right?
I guess I'll keep that in mind for the next time I have to lie.
At least
It's hard
that
to have
was
a
true
hot
gossip.
date over a week in advance, too. It's like a hot
Yeah.
date scheduled for like 9 days out.
That was,
How
it's
do
crazy
you-
to
are
have
you-
it this far in advance.
Are you going to do a at-home test right before you enter wherever this date is?
I wasn't considering it, but now I am.
I have a test if you need it.
I'll take it. Yeah.
Yeah, good luck finding them. As
Yeah, how
we
did you get
know.
one, Geoff?
Roman
you get one?
health.
What's that?
Roman health.
They don't
Oh,
sponsor
you
us.
got the online one?
Yep.
Ordered
The
it from the
online
internet?
test.
Why are you so bad?
Bad?
No, I said mad, but it did sound like I said bad again.
Why are
All
you
right.
so bad?
What about sad men? Alpha male Marty Michael is at the top of his game in the high pressure world of the podcasting industry. However, he's secretly devastated.
Awful pitch.
So.
However, he's
Any
secretly
feedback helps
devastated.
the idea, helps the
that's
show.
just Mad Men, right?
That's sad men.
But it's also just Mad Men, the television show. Like,
No, that's
Isn't
about
it?
a guy in the 1950s in the advertising industry. This
Yeah,
is
but
about
he's sad
present
too,
day
right?
podcasting. Really?
pretty
I
sure.
thought he kind of had it all in terms of like The Job and The Corner Office, and he
I
cheats
haven't
on
watched
his wife.
Mad Men other than like one episode, but I feel like it's safe to say he's not the happiest.
I just think it'd be fun to see Marty go ham.
Mm.
Mm,
H-A-M-M.
Okay. Yeah, of course. The
Hard as
pun
a
was
Mad
good.
Men.
Decent, at least. But I think I'm going to have to do a hard pass on this.
Yeah, it's a pass for me
pitch.
also.
Yeah.
What about the fact that Marika has boarded up her apartment windows to hibernate?
Obviously not true. You can see it. You can see her windows.
It's gossip. It doesn't have to be true. It just has to be fun.
How is that fun?
Yeah.
Like, what if of it? The what if of it all.
What's that's so rude to me as
Yeah.
a person.
And you think saying that there's trouble in paradise is fun gossip? In a loving relationship, trouble in paradise.
I don't know. When people break up, it's sort of interesting.
Gossip shouldn't be made up on the spot for a joke. It should be real, and that's what makes it fun. These aren't
Okay.
real,
Yeah.
so they're not fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What about compression? It follows the familial drama of the Hurwitz family as siblings fight and scrape their way to become the heir to the patriarch's old bike shorts.
The worst part about this is that you fucking planned ahead and this is what came
Yeah.
out of it. Like, it took work to do it like that. And it's still, it's like bad improv somehow.
Yeah.
You're a
Yeah.
enigma in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start taking these pictures from the perspective of a Broadway producer, since that's what you want me to do, and I'm still gonna say
Producer
no.
and star, yeah. So
I'm
think
still
about
gonna
what
say
kind of-
no, but I think you're getting closer in terms of what would work on Broadway.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mhm.
And then this is T. Trouble in Paradise with Angie and her husband.
No idea. I don't know what to do with that. Is she married?
I don't know.
So you don't even know these two
She has a
people
partner. I
all
don't
that
know
much.
if they're married.
Right.
Yeah, you don't. So don't like make up rumors about shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
Be shy and wrong
should be
about
more-
it.
Be shy and
You should be
wrong.
feeling like you've been reprimanded right now. We want
And
you
he
to
is.
stop doing this.
I've been desensitized. Year and a fucking half of this shit. I'm
I
so
bet.
ready for this. Sometimes I
Yeah.
say good shit and I still get berated. So why should I even try?
Terrible mindset to have. Just move on.
Breaking Rad.
I had
Nick Rad makes meth.
I had a feeling this was going to be the next one.
That one's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd watch it for sure.
Yeah.
That was it. It's over.
That was it for Headgum drama. We have more.
It's crazy that the least developed idea, aka Nick or Breaking Rad, was the most well received. So Jeffrey should probably
That one,
reconsider.
that one was just 2 words, and we loved it the most.
This sucks.
Yeah, it does.
You guys might like this one. It's a game.
Might.
I don't
We
fucking
might
know.
like it.
Welcome to Fictionary.
What?
What did you say? The music was
The
too
music-
loud.
yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't hear.
Did you say fictionary or pictionary?
Yes.
Fictionary.
Thick.
Thick?
All right.
With an F?
Okay.
Spell it
okay.
out.
Okay.
It's like sick, but with an F.
Oh,
Okay.
Fictionary, which makes less sense.
This is a 19th century era Victorian parlor game.
I doubt it, but go on, explain.
Fictionary. What they would do is they would gather in the parlor,
Okay.
take a dictionary off the shelf, open it up, find an obscure word, say the word. All the party guests would then come up with their definition of this obscure word. What do they think it means? They've never heard it before. And then everybody goes around, shares their thing. It can be funny, it can be a serious guess. And then at the end, you say the real definition. Whoever was closest to it wins.
Okay.
You guys ready?
This is like
Smile.
a game I used to play called Boulder Dash, but it was like an actual
Oh, yeah.
game with
Yeah.
built-in
Yeah.
rules.
Yeah.
Well, this is
And they had
Fictionary.
like real words and definitions.
Oh, that sounds
This one
so
I
much
just
fun.
grab it. What if I don't find a word? That's hard to
No.
define.
I don't know
How do we
the
know the real
dictionary.
You
definition?
guys. I have all of them. I have all of them.
Okay.
Pellicle.
What?
Pellicle.
Wow. Do not
You don't
ever
know how-
raise your voice at me again.
You don't know how terrifying that is being next to him in the studio.
Because you know
Yeah, he
he's
is
fucking
yelling
capable.
directly at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
The
can
fact that he's
physically harm
capable of
me. He's so
hurting you.
close.
I've never done anything to hurt anyone physically.
Hmm.
Ever.
Okay.
Okay.
The fact that you have to say it is not a good sign, but
Yeah.
In terms of my personality.
yeah.
Pellicle. Let's start with Marika. Is it Marika?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
I couldn't tell if you were Marissa Melnick.
How far are we into this episode and you thought she was Marissa this entire
30
time?
30
minutes.
minutes. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Pellicle of or pertaining to a pelican.
Johnny.
Oh. I'm thinking it sounds like jellicle, like in cats. But I also don't know what jellicle means. So
It's a made
I'm
up.
thinking-
It's a nonsense word.
oh, okay. So it is a nonsense word. Peloton, I think it has something to do with so pellicle has to do with something related to flying.
Pele? Is that? Go on, never mind.
Amir?
Pellicle is dry, coarse, almost like rough to the touch.
Amir was the closest. The definition is actually pretty fitting for Amir. Thin skin or film.
I was the closest.
You said coarse.
Of course. he
Skin
said
can be coarse.
Shouldn't
All
we
right,
like all
this is fun.
submit it to you and then we guess which one is right? We're just sort of trying
That's
to
really good. Why don't we do that?
because
So
you
this
didn't
game
plan
normally
it.
works.
Because you
All right.
didn't plan it.
Here we go. Manustration.
Okay. So here's what we should do.
Manustration.
Everyone should DM him in the Zoom what
Okay.
we want people to guess is the actual definition of what is it? Oh, there we go. Manustration. So everyone sort of DM Geoff.
Direct,
Like,
not to everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, just
Mhm.
directly to Geoff. And then Geoff will read all of them, including the real one, and we'll have to guess. It's kind of like that game we played,
Just
the
play.
Jackbox game.
Yeah.
Just play.
Okay. I sent over my direct message to Geoff.
Okay.
This sucks.
You thought of the game, man.
No,
and you
it's
said
just the
that
way
this
it
idea
changed.
was. You said this idea
It's
we
better.
should
It
do
still
it this
sucks.
way.
I'm not talking about the game. I'm talking about the way this is going, the energy in the room.
Well, I don't know what you expect from us. You were making us do a lot of thinking and like creative work
Yeah.
Mhm.
and
On the
also talk
fly.
at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah. On the fly, everything.
You guys are professionals. Been doing this for a year and a half. Should be able to multitask. Can you chew
Does
and
not
walk?
make us professionals.
Can you listen to music and sleep?
No.
Really? All right. Your options are A, bloodletting or bile removal used specifically on smallpox in the 18th century. B, the act of tearing something off. C, masturbation. D, a fancy word for writing.
I'm going to go with C.
Masturbation?
That's correct. It is honestly whacking it.
You didn't
it's
want to wait for me
wanking.
and Johnny to guess? Or
Yeah.
No, because she got
Kinda.
it right.
yeah, but like we could have also gotten it right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, then why don't you host the show?
Actually, I was kind of into say D again?
D is a fancy word for writing.
Yeah, I'll go D.
It's masturbation.
That was,
like I already
that was
said.
mine.
So now Marika gets double credit because
Yeah,
I
yeah,
guessed
yeah.
hers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Peduncle.
Pet uncle.
Peduncle.
Ped uncle.
Hmm.
I don't. I don't like the dead air that we have to allot for this segment.
I
Same.
got a good one. I
Yeah.
really think you guys will guess what mine is. Let's just put it that way. It's probably borderline what it actually. Yeah. Sometimes it's okay to just let silence be. Not necessarily on a podcast, of course. Yep. Yeah.
This is great.
Okay. I sent over mine.
All right. Here we go. A relative of a different ethnic background. All right.
Mhm.
B. Sorry. What did you write? I mean, what did I write? B. The stalk of a flower. C. Terrain that is walkable or navigable on foot. Or D. A person or animal that walks on the heels of their foot.
Oh. 2 feet related ones.
Yeah.
Nice.
Don't say nice. I think I'm going to go with D because ped means leg or foot. And that's the one that stood out to me.
All right.
I'm going to go with the flower one because I think you changed it to the correct answer once you made that error in speaking.
I was thinking that too. Yeah. Kind of predictable in a way.
Yeah, Geoff is looking extra concerned. So I'll guess what Marika said too, because he does seem male. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
This sucks.
and D was mine, so again I get double points.
What the fuck?
That's true.
So unfair.
All right, Blattner phone.
Blattner phone?
Yes.
Can you spell that? You should spell it out loud.
All right. Blattner phone.
Blattner phone.
A Blattner phone. Or to Blattner phone.
These are the things we have to consider.
Yeah.
Blattner phone. I hardly know her phone.
William
So bad.
Blattner.
That's good.
That's really good.
They're both good.
Nah, that first one, like, honestly just rubbed me the wrong way. Like,
Sorry, what's so funny?
Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, it
On
is
this
Exactly.
show today,
yep.
nothing. This is also sort of
I'd
the
love to
all-star
laugh.
lineup. And here
I love to.
I'm all for a laugh.
What's the last movie everybody watched? I watched Big
Movie?
Hero 6 last night. It was
Oh, that's
fine.
a good one.
It was fine.
Is the new Spider-Man supposed to be good?
Yeah, it's good.
You watched it?
Yeah. Day of release.
Trying to decide if I should go to a empty theater to watch it.
Yeah, I also want to do that again. My friends and I are like, when can we find an empty theater in the
Yeah.
city?
Would you say it's worth it for the empty theater?
All right.
I mean, I think it's good. I think if you don't care, you could easily just wait
We
a
ready?
few months
Yeah.
until it's released.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Blattner
Blattner phone.
phone. A. Instrument used to record sound on magnetic tape. B. The sound of chicken. C. A musical instrument in the horn family known for its 3-part spiral body. Or D. A word that contains 3 successive hard consonants, which is not a definition.
I was really racking my brain over that one.
So really, there's 3 options. Unless you're
I'll
And
guess the
honestly,
consonants one.
if you hadn't said that's not a definition, I would have chosen that.
Yeah, that one sounded
That's
the
hilarious.
best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, actually, no, I guess it is a definition because it would be like, oh, that's a Blattner phone.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Fuck. That was Johnny's. All right.
Yeah.
A. Yeah. Wait, I already said them.
Now,
What's
wanna
the
hear them
first
again?
instrument?
A. An instrument used to record sound on magnetic tape. B. The sound of chicken. Or C. A musical instrument in the horn family known for its 3-part spiral body.
I'm gonna go with
Magnetic tape.
magnetic tape as well. I've never
Same.
heard of a Blattner phone instrument.
yeah, I'm going to go.
Correct. It is the instrument used to record sound on magnetic tape. Here we go.
And I get double points
Tempura.
because I was like, people wanted to answer D.
Tempura.
Okay.
You kind of
But not the one that you were familiar with. Tempera.
Tempera.
Sure. Shrimp tempera. Laugh. Laugh.
Why?
Top.
This sucks.
Johnny, how many times have you seen West Side Story now?
I've seen it twice. I was about to see it a third time with my mom.
Don't talk to Johnny when he's writing his definition because oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse you. Blattner phone. You can't fault me. Blattner phone was a very strange sounding word.
Tempura, whatever. A, it's a type of paint you fuck. And I don't know if that's comma you fuck or that you fuck. B, the timing and rhythm of an opera.
I've been rocking in my opera.
C, painting using whites of eggs instead of oil. Or D, the process of slowing down time.
It's C. I have the right answer, and you read it as a definition.
What do you mean you have the right answer and you read it as
It's a type of paint. It's paint made out of egg.
And so shouldn't two of them be that then?
In theory, should
Answer! Come on, this sucks.
So I guess I'll say the
What do you
shortest
mean?
one.
She has been answering.
What's your answer,
A.
Marika?
I said C because my answer was A, obviously, because I knew what tempera is. So I said it was a type of paint.
All
What's
right.
your guess?
This game is awful.
This game is drawful.
Part of me wants to answer C as well.
I'll
So I
go
will.
A.
Amir, come on.
A. Must be the money.
Marika and Johnny are absolutely right. It is
Hey.
C. Painting using egg whites. Here we go. Oose.
What?
Oose.
Sorry. Can you
O-O-S-E.
Oose. The oose is loose.
O-O-S-E. Hang on. Oosey. Oosey, hang on. O-O-S-E.
I'm gonna need you to stop doing that so I can write the definition.
Yeah, so too distracting. Because I also can't listen to music while I'm working.
Yeah.
In a podcast
Hook 'em
filled
oose.
with lowlights, that I think was the worst thing I've ever. Hang on, Oosey. Oosey, hang on. O-O-S-E. Damn, that was terrible. That was so fucked up.
All I'm asking is for a little oose when you get home. Oose, baby, when you get home. O-O-S and E. Find out what it means to oose.
Oose.
Ah! This sucks!
You're coming up. We're playing your game. And then the second we get into it, you hate it even more. This is probably the best part of the episode.
Yeah.
And you hate it.
All right, A for oose.
Okay.
O-O-S-E. Furry dust that gathers under beds. B, the bottom of a ship. C, cellular sludge or excrement. Or D, slang for liquor, as in, hey baby, pour me some of that sweet, sweet oose.
What was the third one?
That was
The
tough.
third one was cellular sludge or excrement.
My guess
Leaning
is
towards that.
A.
A.
What was A?
A was furry dust that gathers under beds.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's excrement.
And I'll say the bottom of a boat.
Marika was right. It is furry dust that gathers
God
under
damn it.
beds.
Wow.
Here we go.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah.
Stos.
Stop.
What's that?
S-T-O-S-S.
These all sounds like
As in
snacks I
Stas,
eat
you're
in Headgum
whining.
videos.
Yeah, it really does.
Stas, you know,
Stas.
Stacy Moss.
Stassi's Moss has got it going. Oose.
Jesus.
You guys think it's hard to have a ton of fun?
On here? Yeah.
Wow.
I think it depends on what your definition of fun is.
All right, here we go. A, an impending storm. B, side of a hill facing upstream. B, the neck of champagne bottles primarily before the 1800s. Or D, medieval pillared walls.
Say the first two.
The first one is an impending storm.
Second one.
Like there be a Stasa brewing.
Second one.
The second one is gonna be, what was B? Oh, the side of a hill facing upstream.
I'm going to go with that one. B.
I'll go with medieval pillared walls.
I'm going to go with A. The storm.
Marika was right. Also, Amir was as wrong as one could be because he guessed his own guess.
I sort of was trying to start a movement.
You were the last one to put your guess in.
In a way.
All right. Jounce.
Let it all ounce.
These are the things I can do without.
Nice.
Oh, I'm glad you wrote that because I did not hear what you said. I thought you said chounce.
It's
Like
just
CH.
jounce.
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 Yeah, this does suck, Geoff.
If it sucks, it's because you suck.
Mm-hmm.
All right. A, Gene Oose, the bottom denim of a boat.
Could be, could be.
To bump or jolt. C, bouncy jean / denim material. Or D, bouncing button jeans.
So it's obviously not C or D.
It could be.
Or the
first
denim
one was
bottom of
also-
a boat.
Interesting.
Denim bottom of a boat.
Jeez. And we
Gene
established
Oose.
that Oose is not the bottom of a boat at all.
That's
So
true.
that-
That's true.
It might have been put there just to, trip us up.
To start a movement, even. Okay, so I think we're all in agreement. We would all vote for B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
To bump or jolt, that's exactly right. That's
Yeah,
what jounce
of course.
means.
Okay.
All right, here we go. This is the last one.
You don't have it ready?
Ver.
There. Here, there, and everywhere.
VAIR.
Yeah.
There. There. Okay.
Do you guys like this game?
No.
Yeah.
but- oh, all right.
Kind of like it could.
Honestly, no, Johnny, that's Ver.
Oh, God. There's this bit of dramatic irony going on because Geoff is seeing all the definitions we sent. Okay.
I think he's gonna crack. I don't think he's gonna get through them all.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it was really interesting how we all said jeans for the previous one.
All right,
kind of
answers are
shit
in.
that makes us work well together. Mhm.
A. The platform that emerges from a grandfather clock when the chicken walks out and clucks. B. Blue-gray squirrel fur. C. Very fair. Or D. To start a movement.
I think it's the chicken one. That's such a crazy thing that I think it's gonna work.
Where do you?
I'm gonna say
leaning
the
towards,
chicken
Amir?
one too.
Interesting. I'm gonna go squirrel.
Marika got all of these correct. It is blue-gray squirrel fair. To start a movement is so fucking funny. That means that Amir was trying to bear.
Yeah, I know.
Do you guys know that
why.
Rochambeau veered?
Nice.
That was easy.
What a ride. It's hen.
It's what?
Ver.
This can't be the new word of 2020.
Yeah.
I wish it meant something different than squirrel fur. Plugs. First episode of the year in the bag.
Yeah. It was a very
Johnny,
Oose
what do you have?
episode.
What's that?
It was a very Oose episode. You can
Yeah.
follow me on Instagram at Johnny V, JohnnyVii, of course. And have a very day.
Marika?
You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Marika Elon.
Amir Blumenfeld?
I'm on Blattner phone. Okay, Bloomer
See, I
on
got the new
Tempera.
Blattner phone.
Yeah. And I have a beta invite to Oose, which is a pretty interesting
Whoa.
Web3 app. So hit me up on that as well.
That's funny.
That's what?
You
Oh, that
should
was funny.
change. You should change Orion to Oose.
OOSE.
Yeah, we
You
met.
never want to
Oose.
start with two vowels.
How the
Just
hell
like
did you get
that.
on Oose?
Who do you know that works on Stas?
I sold all my Stas.
Good Stas, everybody. Good Stas.
Yeah, good stars.
There.
Oh, that's fair. It was a good episode. It was, but I'm gonna go Manus to Prate.
I got a jounce.
so-
So
Yeah, I gotta chance y'all.
That's Gene and Bounce. We'll see you guys again next week. Thanks so much for listening to this episode of the Headgum Podcast. Check out the new Punch Up the Jam, and we'll see you guys again next week. Cheers, everybody.
That was a Headgum original.